all-comp shutout streak is nearing 500 minutes. The MLS shutout streak, 391 minutes. Talk about the team defending that we have seen over the last 6 matches here in May and what it's taken to get to that.
Yeah, look, it's exactly how you described it. It's always a collective. It's making good decisions with the ball when you're moving forward, not risking too much in build-up play, but at the same time also trying to be effective and control games, control transitions, defend critical areas and defensive organization. So it's a collective, accumulating good decisions throughout 90 minutes without the ball and in transition. And also obviously being focused on set pieces, which is a huge part of scoring goals and conceding goals in any league. And in those areas, we've been very good. There's still room for improvement, but I was very happy and pleased tonight with the performance. It was professional, it was controlled. At no point in the game did I fear us losing, or did I see Minnesota being dangerous. And it was how you need to play at home against a very good team.
Hi, Steve. First half, they did a pretty good job of not permitting you much space. What did you see, and what were the adjustments? How did you open them up?
There were a few positive passages in the first half where we were patient with the ball, moving the ball, connecting passes in their half, pinning them in, and then using our counter pressure to apply more pressure. The changes we talked about at halftime were not so much changes, but making the guys aware of what makes us dangerous, and it is isolating their center backs with our wingers and trying to get, obviously, Denis matched up against Arriaga and Kike with Tapias. And we found both of our wingers in better positions in the second half, and it made it more clear for us. We had clearer chances, putting them in tough spots. And I was quite happy with the way we approached the second half, in control, in possession, and on the front foot. We saw the opposite of that in Atlanta when we took a lead. And so it's things we talked about, and I was very happy to see an improvement. Granted, it is easier at home to do that than away, but it's still an improvement, and we were quite happy with that.
What are you seeing from your guys as far as belief inside the group now? I mean, this is a great run in May, especially after the San Jose match. So are you seeing anything different from them, just in terms of their approach, the confidence building? What are you seeing?
I'm not sure belief is the right word. I think they know what they're capable of. We've come off 2 very successful years, so if they don't believe they can win multiple games in this league, then I'm not sure what they're doing here. But I think it's and it's always an ongoing trust between coaches, players, and so forth. Everyone in our locker room and in the training facility, and as you win and your performances improve, the trust within the group increases, and that's very important. To trust your teammates, to trust your coaches, and so forth. That goes a long way. It allows you to play freely. It allows you to rely on your teammates. It allows you to excel in your own area of the field, and that's something we've been seeing. This trust has allowed players to perform better individually, and anytime you do that, you start to win games.
Coach, talking about trust, you had a great shift today from both Eric Duenas and Eddie Segura. Can you talk a little bit about what that meant to today's match and their performance?
Yeah, I think both of them were very solid. We know Eddie is a smart player, a calm player, somebody who makes very few mistakes, and that position, the 6, the way we interpret it, is exactly that. And against this particular opponent, who has kind of 3 front runners up there and always in those half channels, we thought playing with and I mean this in every positive sense of the word, a lazy 6 was the right call, and it was, and Eddie interpreted that role fantastically, and we're very happy with his performance. And yeah, in a way, you've added 2 more players to your roster because of obviously the trust. We wouldn't have started the guys if we didn't trust them ahead of time, but it's great to see them put in a good shift.